we want to do this, right? We want to make a clip here for Jessie Ghost. I think that's a good idea, and let's get into it. Hello, everybody. OelGrez's here from OelGrez's. I'm putting a clip together for what I've started doing is I played a little bit the other day, and I'm trying to get my different heroes and villains experience and stuff so they can level up and they become more powerful, and then they can acquire different things. Like Jessie Ghost here, she's acquired a few items now that she can put in her hideout. I'll be showing that in a little bit. But here I'm kind of just showing her abilities. She is tough. She is, and like I said, the storyline goes is that because of the loss of her books and her bookstore and all that, that's what she uses to channel that cold chill energy, because she learned it through the people that taught Dr. Froststone about the magic of nature and being able to the cold chill and stuff like that. Like I said, that empty spot within her soul and stuff, that she uses that to generate the energy to create the magic. And like I said, it's the cold chill from that you know, because she still has a love for books. There's a couple times I've seen where her bookshelf, so I stop and have her take a look at the book as if she's looking for a certain type or certain books and stuff maybe that she lost. Well, some of the books she had was irreplaceable, so they're gone. So, and like I said, but though being a bookworm, she's still interested in books and stuff like that. What'd be neat is to I'll have to look in to see if I can get her some bookshelves and stuff and put it in her hideout when we start collecting books for her. I could do that off game. I could create that in GIMP and stuff and create like a look of what she would have in her apartment, her hideout. This is her hideout right here. And this is where you go into the panel and you can decorate, and you have to acquire the items to be able to put them in place. And I'm not sure where she got this from, but like I said, at the lower levels, it's what you can afford. I can afford a table made out of a door. I think OelGrez's got an old chair. But you know, that's the kind of stuff. And then as you progress through the game and get bigger and more money and more things you can purchase, you can buy bigger and better things. I'm assuming you'll be able to put some tech stuff into your hideouts and stuff, that because it looks like you can call in sidekicks and stuff but you have to get to a certain level to be able to. And I'm assuming you need the different things. So this is the beginning. This is one of those clips I wanted to put together for Jessie Ghost. So hold up a second. Cut, print, and post. Put it in the can on the shelf. From ELE Studio in Sunfield and OelGrez's. Thank you for watching. Hey, that was the script clip. We got it in. There, we'll put a quick audio track on this quick clip, and then time to go make some chili. But this is a clip of OelGrez's. So what I'm doing is creating some clips. Then I can bring these clips in and create one long video using these clips of different heroes and villains that I've created in DC. This is OelGrez's. I've already done a few of the beginning missions, and now I'm working on doing a mission with the hospital. I think you got him inside, and I was having trouble getting that one finished, and then I realized all my gear was broke. So I went back to my lair, got everything fixed, and then I'll go back in and I'll finish up that mission. But this is all the leading up to that. So I've got a few clips and stuff of OelGrez's actually at work here taking on I think it's Lex Luthor's security or something like that, and we're trying to according to the mission, we got to stop these communication arrays. That's why we're up on the roof. And I'm using different things that See, I'm trying to bring up the different individuals differently and trying to see what the different things are. I'm getting beat up, and that's what the problem with the menu-driven stuff is. Like, you're in the menu, and all of a sudden you feel yourself getting beat up. But that's alright. You get used to that. You stop doing that when you're in battle. You wait till you get out to a safe spot, and then you can. I'm trying to see what the different weapons are, the different spells between the heroes and the villains. And I like Jessie Ghost. I like her abilities and stuff because they fit with her storyline. Grizz started out as a hunter way back in WoW, so there'd be no reason why he wouldn't be using a bow and an arrow now, because that's what his main weapon was when he was coming up as a hunter. Used the rifle, but I think I switched to bow because it's quiet. When you shoot a gun, they can hear you. So I'd switch them back and forth. There's times that the gun was better, so he'd use that, and then he'd switch back to a bow, and that was better weapon. Depending how much DPS they needed him to do and stuff like that. Because a lot of the damage and everything they were putting out was because of Taz the cat. When he tamed that became a major weapon along with the bow and the gun. So, like I said, he was a hunter, so there's no reason why he couldn't do that now, and I kind of tied that into creating this here Grizzle. I kind of beefed him up a little bit. Wishful thinking, maybe. But he's cool. I like it. And I give him a little bit of kind of reddish, a little bit of a beard. Give him that grizzly look. Grizzly bear. As in Nordic bears. Those are vicious. They can be. There's black bears. There's bears around here. See them on the trails once in a while. Best to just avoid them. Let them be. Especially if it's a mama. You don't want to get into tangle in with that. That could be dangerous. But that's Grizzle. And the thing with OelGrez's is I used to run as Grizzle. That was back when our guild was PvP, and then we switched to a PvE server so we could get some stuff done. And when we switched, Grizzle was already taken, and I didn't want to use Grizzle 0020,000 or something like that. So I kept playing around with the names, and my brother-in-law, he's the one that suggested, hey, OelGrez's. OelGrez's. Yeah, perfect. It worked. So from that point on, I became OelGrez's. And that's the handle I've been using, OelGrez's. And then Phyllis, my wife, she uses Phil Ed, is what we started up back when we first started doing mining craft and stuff. So she used Phil Ed, which would be Phyllis and Ed. So that's where Phil Ed comes from. So when you hear me talk about OelGrez's and Phil Ed saying thank you, that's us. We're saying thank you. I mean, I'm having fun with the game.